Hey guys, oh, that was weird. But hey guys, it's JjSimmer, and oh my gosh, my voice is gone, so I want to apologize for that first. But in this video, we are building a toddler daycare. Now, as some of you guys probably know, or some of you don't, I don't know, I started a new Let's Play, and it's like The Sims 4 Toddler Daycare. The name's terrible, I know, but it's actually like I'm really enjoying the Let's Play, and you guys seem to be enjoying it too. But like for this Let's Play, we're looking after 5 kids, and yes, I do realize okay, one disclaimer, I had not seen the like $7 challenge before I made that Let's Play, so I didn't know. I kind of like ripped it off as the $7 challenge. I think there's more to it, because in the Sims 4 Daycare, it's just like you have $5 and you're just like looking after them until they grow up, so I think there's more of the $7 challenge. But yeah, it's kind of like a rip off, but like, hey, you know, it's okay. I forgive myself for it, and you know, it was just like a modified version, because I do not get how people take care of $7. Like, I can barely take care of 5. So yeah, but for that I needed like a daycare, so I decided to build one. And I feel so bad. I promised you guys like this build like maybe 2 weeks ago. I feel like I promised, or I said something about it. I said, oh, the build will be up. Oh yeah, and when I posted the part, I said the build should be up, or is going to be up, and 2 weeks later it's up. Woohoo! You know, great YouTuber. I'm sorry, I've been so bad recently with like posting, but I kind of like sometimes I have to force myself to post, and I really don't want it to be like that. So I'm just kind of like, I don't want to post. I just don't post. So that usually means like 2 videos a week, because 3, like, this sounds so ridiculous, and I hate to be one of these people, but 3 is just like a lot for me. So I've just been like bordering on, oh, my voice sounds so weird, it's like tripping me up, but I've just been bordering on 2, since, you know, 3 is just like a lot for me right now, especially because I'm gonna be honest, like I'm just like, this sounds so weird to say online, because like I'm just like not the type of person to like talk about my feelings or anything, but I've been like going through some stuff, and like The Sims really does like comfort me. Like I've been building a lot too, but like recording sometimes it's just like, I love recording, don't get me wrong, but like sometimes it's just like I'm not in the mood to talk, but like I'm always playing The Sims, but there's just sometimes where it's like I'm not in the mood to talk, if that makes any sense. So I'm sorry, and I definitely need to do like an explanation, like, because there's a lot of changes that have been happening without you guys knowing to my channel. I kind of feel bad about that, so I'm gonna definitely, I don't know when I'll post that video, but I will make it, I promise, because I hate it. I've become like one of those like YouTubers who's like, oh yeah, like there's a video coming out like every week, and like there's no videos coming out. Like, there's still 2 a week. Like, I haven't done less than 2 a week, so hey, I'm being a little hard on myself, but still. But anyways, like this video, I was like, I have to film a video like ASAP. Like, I just got finished working out. I'm still in my workout gear, which like so gross, but like I was like, I gotta film it, which is like, I smell and all that, but it's okay as long as I'm filming a video, right guys? I just like, you know, we all have those times in life where we're just like done with everything, and we just like need, I don't know, I'm not like, I haven't been able to talk or anything, but now I'm like, now that I've started this speed build, I'm so excited, and like I just went, like today, I've had like 3 naps today, which is weird, because like I slept until what time? I slept until like 11, which is like pretty sleeping in, and then I was like up at 11, just watching Full House, because I love that show now, and I was up till like 12 in the morning, like watching Full House. Then at 12 I had a nap, and then I woke up at 2, and then at 2 I went to eat, and then I was up till like 2, I was up from 2 till 3, and then at 3 I had another nap, and then I was up, and then I had another nap at like 5, and I was like, oh gosh, so I was like, I gotta work out, because it always helps me like wake up, and it did, so woo. But yeah, it's just been like a terrible day, and like I woke up this morning, I was like feeling so productive. I was like, I'm gonna film so many videos today, because I've been needing to film videos, because like my goal is just to like have like 3 videos ready for the week, instead of, because like I just like filming in bulk, but I haven't been doing that. So today I'm gonna film in bulk, or tomorrow, it just really depends. But I'm really excited about that, because I haven't filmed in a while, and I'm starting to do Let's Play today, so hey, that's always exciting, right? It's my vampires Let's Play. But hey, this isn't about vampires. Like, there's gonna be a vampire build like coming up, hopefully this week. It's not gonna be this week, because I feel like I can't do more than 1 build a week. It's just like against my rules, so probably not this week, but there will be one coming up. But hey, we're not talking about vampires in this, we're talking about toddlers. Now, I made this build like 2 days after toddlers came out, so I was probably much much more excited about them then than I am now, because like honestly we've had toddlers for, I think it's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks, so it's like who cares about toddlers, right? But no, just kidding, I still care about them. I'm so excited that I was like one of those people who's like, yeah, okay, they're gonna like add toddlers like 3 years after the game was like has been made. No, but now I'm kind of one of those, like I was so shocked when they added them, and at first I thought it was like just a joke, because I didn't like, I'm obsessed with JjSimmer. Like, can I just like say that? Like, I'm always like, you know, she's like fine. I have like an obsession with her. Like, it's probably unhealthy. Like, if I ever met her, I'd probably faint. Like, if I'm gonna go in with my favorite YouTubers, like Simmers, like YouTubers just in general, there's probably like 2 YouTubers who I can honestly say like I'd faint if I met them, like Key and Lolly being one of them, and like JjSimmer. Zoella maybe I love Zoella too, but JjSimmer definitely. She's my and JC Kaler. Sorry, yeah, she's probably my favorite YouTuber of all time. Like I've been watching her since like 2013 or 14. It's been a while, so like I'm just like obsessed with her. So that was a long story just to tell you that I have her post notifications on. And she like she tweeted, she's like, toddlers in the Sims 4. I was like, okay, toddlers. But since it was JjSimmer, I like clicked on that thing like fast. And then I was like, oh, no. And then I saw like the Sims, because she put the trailer that the Sims team let out, and I was like, this can't be happening. And then I like checked my Twitter, I was like, no. And like I saw everybody like hyping up about toddlers, and I was in school, and it was like early in the morning. It was like, what time? I was first block, I do remember that. So I was like, I have to wait through this whole day to go home, play with toddlers. And then I remember that day I like had a nap, so I couldn't even play with them like right away, which is just like, ugh, typical me, right? But I was so happy. Like, oh my gosh, I just didn't even believe it at first, but I was ecstatic about that. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Oh, there's just like a black screen. Should I talk about the build? I don't know. I'll talk about the build a little. I made a big mistake in this build. Oh, I was supposed to sneeze. I'm sorry. I'm still kind of sick. I'm also losing my voice, so woo. But in this build, I was like, for some reason, I thought it was going to be a good idea to have all the toddler rooms on the same floor, which like, that's a good idea, but they're all on the top floor, and the toddlers, they have to reach like movement. Is it movement? I think it's like the movement skill too, to climb up the stairs, and only one of my toddlers currently in my Let's Play, spoilers, has that skill. So the rest of them, my like Sim, has to take them up the stairs to their bed, and like that's like 4 toddlers she has to take up. And also toddlers don't work, like they're not working great. Like I'm sure a patch is like about to come out. Like it's okay. So I'm not like complaining, but they don't work fantastic, so it's kind of like, oh, guys, please get me this patch, because like my Sim always like picks the toddlers up, puts them down, picks them up, puts them down. It's just annoying. So I'm just like, I'm waiting for this patch. I'm like praying for it. Please, yeah, get me this patch. But anyways, so that was like my dumb decision, but I'm actually really liking this house. Like it's nice. I'm a fan of it, so that's good. I'm sorry, just for the noise. See, I go really quiet whenever I hear noise. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not like 100% comfortable with like filming in my house. It's just like, it's weird. It's just weird, because like this is kind of like my little thing that nobody knows about. It's like, I don't want to say I'm ashamed of it, because I wouldn't say that. But it's just kind of like, I don't know what the word is. It's just kind of like, I'm a very closed off person. That's what I'm trying to say. So I don't like when people know a lot. That sounds so bad. But I don't let people in, which like, hey, don't do that, that's not good. But I don't let people know a lot about like me and stuff like that. So like, I have not told anybody. You guys are the only ones who know about this. You guys should feel special, you know, a deep dark secret of mine. So like, it's kind of like awkward. It's gonna be like, oh, why is JJ like in the room talking to yourself? Which, if you know me, isn't like I'm character. Like that's not like weird, because I talk to myself all the time. I'm the worst about that. I'll be like at school, like talking to, like not even talking to my friends. So me and my friends, like we'll be lunch and like we'll sit together, and like I'll be like talking to myself, and they'll be like, oh, what's you say, JJ? And I'm like, oh, sorry, like that wasn't to you. I wasn't talking to you. Like I was having a conversation with myself out loud. It's like embarrassing, but at the same time I just don't care. Because I'm kind of just like, oh, like people talk to themselves all the time. Like I know I take it to the extreme, but it's like, it's important to have a good relationship with yourself and to be able to talk to yourself, you know? I'm proud to say I can. Just kidding, I'm not proud to say I can. I just like it. I don't even think I could stop talking to myself if I wanted to stop talking to myself. It's just been going on for so long. Like, comment down below if you talk to yourself as well, or is that just me? Am I just like that weird? Oh, what if like I was like, oh my gosh, you talk to yourself? That's so weird. I feel like we've already like passed. Like, we all know I'm weird. Like, let's get over it. Like, that's why you guys like me. I was gonna say love me, but I don't know if we're at that position in our relationship yet. And hey, let's talk with the good again, because like the story about me talking to myself is getting really like gross. Let's just cut it out. Okay, so what are we doing now? Oh, we're building the bedroom. You guys, I see other people's builds and they're like bosses and they like just know what they're gonna say, and honestly I can do that with Let's Plays, weirdly enough, a little too much if I'm going to be honest. Like, I need to talk. I've been working really hard about that, like talking more about my Let's Plays instead of me just having like random like stories. Like, I'll see a fruit and I'll be like, yeah, well, like I don't like fruit, or like I'll have some weird story about that. I like fruit. Disclaimer, eat your fruit. But like in builds, it's just like I cannot think of what to talk about, because talking about the house, like I know, like, okay, I'm gonna like give, like, this might sound weird, but like if you're like a really like I'm not deliberately, we all know this, like, so I'm not like the type of person who, like, my builds aren't really like the type of builds you really talk about. Like, what are we gonna say about my build? Like, it's pink and blue. Like, there's nothing really like complex going on here. But so I don't like feel the need to really talk about it too much. But hey, maybe I'll learn to talk about my builds. Like, here we're making the blue room, which I'll tell you a little bit about this Let's Play if you haven't checked it out yet. In this Let's Play, there are 2 boys and 3 girls, and then 4 actually, because the nanny is a girl. So yeah, so we get the nanny's room. We just built it. You probably saw it. It's down below, which, like, so dumb. Should have put the kids' room on the bottom floor. And then the boys and the girls' rooms are up here. Like, I don't really care if they stay in the same room, but like it was just kind of like, you know, whatever. Do I need to? I feel that I have this weird like impulsive need to like explain myself with everything. I'll like go out to like eat like McDonald's or something. I don't eat McDonald's that much. It's so unhealthy. I love McDonald's though. My favorite fast food. Like, I had it last week and I was like crying. I was like, I miss this so much, because like I'm trying to cut back, but like it's so good. Let's not talk about fast food. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh gosh, what was I saying, guys? Alright, I have this compulsive need to explain everything. Like, I'll be like, I'll order like a chicken McNugget. No, what do I have? I get the 10-piece chicken nugget meal deal. Have since I was like 5. Like, honestly, I've never tried a burger at McDonald's. I've never tried, like, I have once, but not like a real burger. It was just like a big chicken McNugget. And that was just because I was trying to be like my friends, because they're all like, oh yeah, we'll have like the chicken burger, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna look really bad. I know, I'm such a follower. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh right, so I always feel the need to explain myself. So like I'll like like I said, getting like the 10-piece chicken nugget meal deal, and I'll explain to people like why I'm getting this. Like, it's like I have to. It's so annoying because people are like, I don't care. Like, people genuinely don't care why I'm doing these things, but I'm just like, I have to explain it to you so you don't judge me. Like, oh my gosh, like, somebody help me. Like, one of my biggest fears, like, being judged by my peers is pathetic. Please, like, I hope you guys aren't like me, but if you are, tell me, because like we can just grieve together. If you feel this compulsive need to explain yourself, then please comment down below and I'll be like, hey, girl or guy, I don't know who watches my videos. I understand you though. I relate to you. We're 2 peas in a pod, basically. Not basically, really we are. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm like, you know how like when you first like get done with a workout, you're kind of like all sweaty and like gross, and then after a while, like if you don't change, you get cold. I'm in that phase, and I'm like, when is this video going to end so I can change into some warm clothes and put some deodorant on? Because I just got new deodorant, men's deodorant. Yes, I said you heard it here first, kids, because I heard online that men's deodorant is better than women's, and I've tried it, and honestly I think it's better, but I can't tell because I still sweat. Like, I sweat so bad. It's like I'm in the desert, and I'm definitely not in the desert, and it's so annoying. But anyways, guys, this is like the end of the this is life. Oh my gosh, I hate how I talk. talk sometimes. But this is the end. See, explaining myself. I'm sorry. This is the end of the build. So I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video, next build, next whatever. And don't forget to comment, like, or subscribe. And all those questions I asked you, because I remember asking a few questions in this video, definitely answer. And there's gonna be no screenshots because I hate screenshots. And look, my outro is long again. But bye, guys.
Making it count for efforts I can't explain. Ballin' and feeling we drowning. Never been humble by playing the fighter. Never been broken, never been bothered. Suddenly changing, thinking I'm never amounting to nothing. Been chasing a stereotypical fantasy, acting like everything happens for reasons. Still I just might hit. Been making me lose my mind, but telling myself while